The unbelievable aspect of digital marketing is its diversification. There's so many cool companies. There are so many progressive marketers, so many smart people. Inspiration often is the result of just meeting with someone who you think is really got a different perspective that offers value. You know, actively involved in digital marketing for a number of years. What we've done more recently is just round out some of our capability.
Yeah.
Right, so heavier investment in things that won't surprise you, social marketing, mobile marketing. Big investment in analytics as well. You know, there's probably 3 or 4 key motivators for it, but the primary is just to make sure that we're delivering best possible product for our clients, the best experience for a consumer as it relates to the brands that they're trying to promote.
Are you having to evangelize currently to clients, or are you finding the clients are just getting it, so it's an easy extension of your already ethos?
It's a good question. I think there's interest in starting to explore other ways to advertise, right? New ways. So testing and learning is alive and super healthy. I think what's really challenging for companies like ours is making that big leap. The major mix in how you're approaching a consumer, shifting from linear to digital, you know, taking an average investment from 15% to 45, 50, 60%, depending on what the initiative. That requires a bit more elbow grease. But you know, we have a stable of roughly 100 clients here. All of them are managing their own assets, meaning correspondence with communities and fans certainly, and they're all advertising in some capacity within digital media. So I think we've like arrived. I think people get it.
So video is what you're known for.
Yeah.
And I think, I saw a prediction, which is in 2015, what we're using our phone devices for is not talking, shocker. It's more about watching videos. When you speak to clients about the advent of video, typically it's traditionally been on television, now it's across desktop.
Yeah.
When it comes to mobile, are there different ways that you see that videos should be produced? Do you consult in sort of giving people advice on what should be happening across devices, or is it pretty agnostic?
You know this, dialogue around video being custom for specific environments has been popular for a long time.
Yeah.
I think the reality is not every single marketer has the resources to accomplish that. If you think about resourcing traditionally, right, it's somewhat expensive to develop video. I mean, look at this.
Yeah.
And this is costing a ton.
Yeah, utopian.
Right. But there's all these amazing communities of developers that are also cropping up that marketers are starting to tap into to start to offset some of that cost, which I think will lead to more diversification.
You know, when it comes to these new platforms, are there certain experiences you favor more than others? What's the one that's most exciting to you, is it?
I've always been a believer in the living room experience, right? So I think, I think it's probably a portion of that is live event stuff, right? That's always been, the way you and I have grown up, that's been kind of the principal live event experience, with the exception of actually attending in person. And I think, just the combination of hardware that's available now, audio solutions that are available now, it's like the living room is the coolest multimedia experience that you can deliver on. So over-the-top devices become, for me, really interesting. And then you have a segment of the population, kind of that 18 to 34-year-old group, that's really critical to the future success of clients, right? And if you're not messaging to those guys within that space effectively, you're digging yourself a bit of a hole.
Yeah.
So that's kind of there's other specific pockets of technology. Wearable technology is really awesome and unbelievable. I think the sky's the limit for some new products in that category. But as it relates to advertising that'll look and feel the way we've done things in the past, the living room is huge for us, and over the top is also huge.